Mothers, please release your sons. Release your sons. Let them go out there and be men. Guys, leave your mother's home. Leave her alone. She is a grown woman. She has been married. She got married. She made her home. She had you. She had your brothers and your sisters. Now you are grown up. Leave her alone. Leave your daddy's home. Go out there and make your own home. What are you doing fighting space with your parents? You and your father and your mother, or maybe you and your mother, or you and your father. It's not really common with fathers. Fathers don't really hold on to their children that much. Yes, some daddies just want their daughters to be there with them. But with women, it's common. If you see a woman in her parents' home, it's because she has not been able to find a guy, or she's not yet married, so she doesn't want to go out there and just be like a free woman or a free lady or a free girl. So she wants to stay and look responsible or be responsible. But with you guys, now they go out there. Now you guys, they go out there, go find wife. Go out there and find you a wife. Go find you a wife and make a family. You are in that house with your mom. You guys are running up and down together. You're there with your brothers and sisters. As old as you are, you're fighting space with your brothers and sisters, and you expect them to respect you. There's no way they'll respect you because they are all over your business. They know how when you eat, they know when you sleep, they know the number of ladies you bring home, they know all the things you do, they know how much you get as salary. It's high time we stop this issue of holding our kids down and wanting them to be there so they can take out the trash, they can run the errands and mow the lawn and maybe take out snow from your car and all of that. No, you cannot do that to your kids, mom. The truth about it is this: the longer you keep your child in your house, the more irresponsible he becomes. This I'm talking especially to guys. Forgive me, ladies, it's not very common, like I said. It's not common among ladies. It's more common among guys. You guys are holding down some ladies' future. Remember, there are many ladies out there who need their men, but you are stuck in the house with your mother. And remember, when you are home with your mom, she has to decide which girl you're dating. She has to tell you if it's fair, it's dark, it's tall, it's short, it's round, it's purple, it's oxblood, it's grey. But if you're out there, you make that decision and you bring the girl home, your mom has no choice most of the times but to accept it. Because you are responsible, because you pay your bills. But when you are home with her, she knows that she's still in charge. Remember, a child is never, ever old in the eyes of the mother. So they always know that they have to tell you what to do. But it's your place to make that decision. It's your place to go out there and find you a woman. Go get yourself an apartment, get a good job, find a woman and stick to her, and you guys build your family together. Let me tell you one big reason why most men, most guys are scared to go out there and rent an apartment for themselves and get busy and get responsible. They will tell you it's because we are family, we put money together and we pay the mortgage, or we want to be together, especially in this part of the world, especially in the US or Europe and in fact the Western world. They say that story. It's balderdash. You can rent an apartment. I know of guys who have their apartments and their parents are here. They pay their rent and they still assist their parents in paying their rents. Yes, I know of those guys. Those are the people we call responsible men. Those are the people who should expect women to respect them. Those are people women are supposed to submit to. You cannot ask a woman to submit to you if you cannot pay your bills. I am sorry, but that's one thing you should not even think about, because I don't see a woman that will respect you if she has to come and struggle over space with you in your parents' home. You are in the basement, this lady has to come and pass maybe from the back door, or she passes from in front. She has to greet all your family members, get all the attitude from the attitude givers, get the smiles from the ones that are giving her the real smiles, and the fake smiles from the ones that are giving her the fake smiles. Guys, you have to grow up. Stop holding some ladies' future down. Stop making them embarrassed. Yes, I'm going back to that reason why you may say I assist them in paying the bills, or I'm not just living there for free. I assist in paying the bills and all of that. The reason why you want to be there is because you are afraid of responsibility. You are so scared to be responsible. Yes, You being in that house, you may be assisting in paying the rent, in paying the bills. Or you may even be in that house and you are the one paying the entire bill or mortgage or whatever the case may be. But you know the reason why you're there? Your mind keeps telling you at any moment you may not have the bill to pay. What if next month you don't have the rent to pay? If you're in this house, your parents and your brothers and sisters will see what they can do to put it together and pay. But if you are in your house, you cannot, or your own apartment, you cannot call on them and say, it's hard though. Some people can do it, some people do it. But it's hard to be in your apartment and you call on them to say, I don't have rent this month. That's one of the biggest reasons. You are still so irresponsible. Your mind is still so small. You still feel like that small baby that mommy used to find milk for. Mommy used to breastfeed. Mommy used to get a custard and Cerelac and all of that. So that is still your mentality. You're still having that babyish mindset. That's why you don't want to go out there and rent. You don't want to be responsible. So you're so scared of that responsibility. My dear, I am sorry, but you're killing time. And the more you spend time in your mother's home, you feel you're a small boy. So you go around sleeping with anything in skirts. And you go around having babies all over the place. Very irresponsible. You cannot sit down and put your life in order and be responsible, because most of the times, which one lady will want to come into that house and drag space with you in that basement or in that room, and she has to deal with your brothers and your sisters and all of that? No, it's hard. So the women keep going away. The women come and they go. And as they come and go, guess what? You're forced to get another. The one who left might be pregnant. You get the next, you do whatever you do, she gets pregnant. Or you may have to keep running to their own apartment to sleep with them, to spend time with them, to stay with them, because that's where you find comfort. Why not get a place? Get you a woman. Be responsible. Pay your bills. You guys think together, work together, and make a responsible home. And start bringing children into the world. Most times you find yourself doing all of this. You might find men doing all of this for so long, and by the time they want to be responsible and all of that, they are so old. They become daddies. They become like 50 and above before they are able to get places of them for themselves. My dear, it is horrible. When you are so matured, you are above 35. I don't want to talk about 30 and all of that, because some people may be 30 and they are not even thinking of getting married. They want to put money together. They want to be responsible. They want to be matured. So they are still with mommies and the rest. When you are above 35, 40, and you're still struggling space with your parents, your family, please think about it. Think about it. It's high time we parents get to let go of our kids. Release them. Some of them are scared to leave you because you manipulate them with this "I'm lonely" thing. I am alone. I don't have anybody to do this. I have waste, whatever. If you leave me, I will this. Parents, stop manipulating your kids. So stop. When you had the chance to live your life and have a partner and be married and all of that, you decided, you chose not to be married or not to have partners, or maybe nature just said, okay, you have to be a widow now because daddy is old and he has to go rest. God wants him. If that happens, let your child live his or her own life. You lived yours and you were happy and you did whatever you wanted to do with it. Remember, the decisions you make when you're young is the response is what you will get at the old age. So when you start making decisions at your young age and your young days, you decide to be alone. You say, oh, I don't want to have anything to do with a man and all of that. And you've had kids. No, you're going to bear the consequences. Because at old age, either you get someone to take care of you and live at home with you, or you get a home health care aid or whatever, or you get a cousin or a family member who wants to stay with you and all of that. Those are the kind of things you should start considering. Don't consider having your kids stay with you forever. Don't consider your kids living their own lives, abandoning their own lives to come and live your life. And another thing is, when they even come there and they decide to stay with you, they decide to live with you, you want to control their lives. You want to tell them what to do, or they bring you into their homes. You want to tell them what to do. You want to tell them when to be with their wives and when to go out there. You want to tell them when to stay and have quality time with their wives and when to have it with you. Some of you wake up early in the morning, maybe because you're living around your child, or you call on your kids, your son, come over, come, I'm dying, I need you. They will leave their wives and run to you. They abandon their wives. You come into their homes and you want to control their homes. You want to bring your bossy attitude into their homes, and you come and destroy the lives of those children. Mothers, please, you especially, this is for you especially. Stop manipulating your son. Stop manipulating your kids. It could be a daughter. I'm talking about sons, but it could still be your daughter, because many parents, many mothers stress their daughters up a lot, especially because they know they have a soft spot for them. Please, let's make this society better. Give these people a chance to go out there and live their lives and build their own homes, build their families. Remember, whatever you teach them is what they will take into their own homes. Don't make them go out there bringing kids into this world who are irresponsible and dependent for the rest of their lives. Teach them how to be independent. When you get to a certain point, tell them, my child, you have to go out there, rent a place of your own, stay there and make a family and make a home. I just had this piece to drop out there. I love you guys so much. Drop your comments. Tell us what you think. Give us more ideas on this. And tell us how we can really do to make this better. You guys have a wonderful day. And remember, God loves you.